What's up, guys? We still have the 1.2% burn coming, which will over time burn 99% of the supply of Terra Classic, and this is being implemented September 20th. Question is, will this cause another massive pump? Well, we're going to look at some price predictions for the short term and the long term. All right, so we have Terra Classic here, and in the short term here, not looking too good. We're starting to form a bit of a downtrend here in the very short term, and well, we broke through this support, came back up, got rejected, which is a bearish sign. Next support is way down here, so could be in for a bit of a dump. We also formed this head and shoulders pattern, which we just broke the neckline of that, and the price target of this breakout from this head and shoulders is way down at about 20, so we could potentially see a much bigger correction here over the next few days, maybe weeks. But if we go over here, also the volume on Terra Classic is declining rapidly. We were up to 4 billion in volume. Now we're under 1 billion. So volume's steadily going down. And we formed this Disney Castle pattern here, which is a bearish pattern. In order to complete the pattern, you have to come down more. So we have that bit of a joke there, but no, in reality, I do think we are likely to head down in the short term. Now, you may be thinking, Clay, you're crazy. Terra Classic's not going down. Everybody else is saying we're going to $1. What are you talking about? Well, hear me out, guys. So even though I'm saying Terra Classic may have a bigger correction here in the short term, I'm still very bullish mid to long term. So if we zoom out a bit, you'll see the price was going completely parabolic straight up for about 2 weeks, and you're not going to go straight up forever. Eventually you're going to have a correction. I think we're seeing that now. And even if we do have a bigger correction, which I think could come down to 2.5, maybe even 2.0, even if that happens, I still think within the next few months we're going to have an even bigger pump and make an even higher high here, maybe even get to 1/10 of a cent. I think 1/10 of a cent, totally possible within the next few months, because remember, we haven't even started the 1.2% burns yet. That's being implemented September 20th. And yes, Binance said they're not implementing it on buying and selling, but I think they are likely to implement it on all buying and selling at some point. And if they do that, then we're going to see a huge pump. Even just the on-chain burns that we're going to have for sure could cause a pump. Who knows? But I think CZ Binance, he's probably playing chess here. I mean, he lost a lot of money on the Terra LUNA crash, so it's possible that, the last few months, I've been covering this for about 4 months now since the crash, and it seems like Binance and CZ, they're always trying to keep Terra Classic under the radar, and seems kind of like they're doing that now. CZ Binance, maybe he wants the price to come down before the burns, because the lower the price, the more you can burn per transaction, and that way, which is, that is the bright side. If the price does come down, we'll be burning a lot more with each transaction. And then maybe he wants to announce that Binance is implementing it on all buying and selling on September 20th, because imagine if he announces that on September 20th, right when it gets implemented, that's going to cause an insane FOMO event. People will start buying like crazy, and we would see a huge pump. So I think they will implement it on all buying and selling, but they're probably waiting for a strategic time to do that. So yeah, but short term, I think we're likely to head down a bit more. Mid to long term, I'm still bullish. I think we'll go higher still this year. Now, if we look over at Luna 2, which just had a huge pump the other day, it's actually maintaining this quite well, but it's starting to roll over a bit, forming a classic BART pattern where we could see a big dump here pretty soon. So if you're way up in profits, you might want to take some profits on that. And then USTC, yesterday I was talking about this descending triangle pattern, and if we break to the downside from this, which it is a bearish pattern, more likely to break down. If we break down, I said price target 5 cents. We came down exactly and hit that. We're seeing a little bit of a bounce at 5 cents. So maybe we'll bounce off and head back up again, because if we zoom out, we did break through this resistance. This could just be a retest, and if we hold this support, then we could actually go all the way up to 10 cents. If we break it, of course, then we're heading down. And actually, if we look at these three, the prices have become, at least right now, correlated again, because Terra Classic started dumping at the exact same time Luna 2 did, and at the same time Ustc did. They all dumped and then went a bit sideways at the same time. So their prices are a bit correlated, at least right now. A few days ago, it was like they were all taking turns pumping, probably whale manipulation, but right now the prices seem pretty correlated. And if we look at Bitcoin finally breaking through this resistance here, and now looks to be coming down for a retest to see if this is going to act as support. If it does hold up as support, then we're likely to see Bitcoin head all the way back up to 25,000, which would be the price target of this falling wedge here. I didn't draw the lines, but this is a falling wedge. Price target's 25,000. So we'll see, and who knows, maybe this is the start of our next bull market. You never know, it could be. But yeah, so for Terra Classic, in the short term here, I still think we're likely to come down more. Of course, I could be wrong. The price could always just continue pumping, you never know. But I think it's more likely we're going to see a bigger correction, and then once the price comes down to these support levels down here, then I think we could have our next massive pump. So if you missed, oops, zoomed out too far. If you miss this huge pump here, which a lot of people did, if you weren't watching my videos, if you were watching my videos back here, I said many times to buy back here. But if you missed this huge pump, then you'll probably have another opportunity to get in at cheaper prices before the next big move up. So there you go. Short term, probably heading down. Mid to long term, we're going to have some more bullish action. And over the next 3 years, getting to $1 is possible for sure, if the 1.2% burn gets implemented on all exchanges, and I think it will be. So let me know your price predictions. What do you think? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think we're heading straight up? What do you think? But otherwise, like and subscribe if you found value in this video, and share this video so everyone finds out about Terra Classic. But most importantly, thanks for watching till the very end. You guys are awesome. I'll see y'all later.